even with his numbers having fallen off in the second half. And Sproat tries the curveball and strikes out Wood. And he struck him out, went up and away with the fastball on the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And Sproat's got back-to-back strikeouts to start the night. Skipper for the Nats. Ground ball right back to Sproat. So a dominating first inning for Brandon Sproat. A couple of strikeouts and a comebacker. He was not considered a huge prospect. Hey, Lindor lines one the other way for a leadoff hit. And so Francisco now has an 8-game hitting streak going. And then he threw 6 scoreless his last time out against the Pirates. Swing and a miss. Got him with the breaking ball. So Alvarez strikes out Soto for the first out. 1-2 to Alonso. And the curveball looped down the right field line. That's going to fall for a base hit. Lindor read it well. He'll go to third base easily. And now he's going to try to score as Cruz has trouble picking it up. And Lindor scores standing up. Another breaking ball hit slowly to short. Abrams gets the out at second. The turn by Garcia in time, and they turn 2 on a slowly hit ball. 6-4-3 to end the inning, but the Mets grab a run and lead 1-0. Here's Cruz. His error brought home the game's first run, and he hits a ground ball right at Beatty. And that retires the side. 6 up and 6 down for Sproat without the ball leaving the infield. 1-0 Mets. Francisco swinging 3-0. It's a 2-hopper to short. And throws him out to end the inning. So 1-1 to Alfaro. He breaks his bat, hits it about 10 feet. Sproat throws it down the line. On to third goes DeYoung. Alfaro. And now DeYoung is going to score all the way from first base. Alfaro at second. Young at first. Nobody out. And he got a fastball and potential double play ball. Beatty to Lindor back to first in time for the double play. And there are 2 out. 2-2. Curveball drilled into right field. That's a base hit, and that'll give the Nats the lead. Alfaro in to score. Abrams races for second. He's in standing with an RBI double. And Bell drives one toward the gap. Running forward is Siri, and it's off his glove. Abrams is in to score. Bell to second base. He dives in safely, and it's 3-1 Washington. And that's lined into right center. A base hit for Lyle. Bell to third, and it gets by Siri and goes back to the wall. Lyle can fly. He's racing for third, and he's in safely. It's 4-1 Washington, and Jose Siri having himself a nightmarish inning. Cubs 4, Reds 3, bottom of the 4th. Hit to short right at Lindor. He gobbles it up, and the side finally is retired. But a dreadful defensive inning for the Mets leads to 4 Nationals runs. Soto pulls one toward the hole. That'll go through for a base hit. Lindor stops at second, and now it's overrun by Cruz. And yet another error puts Lindor at third. And Pete meshes one into left field for a base hit. That'll bring home Lindor. So some 2-out magic from the Mets. Alonso's 122nd RBI in the season. Top of the 3rd. And Vientos hits one on the ground to Abrams. And he gets the force that ends the inning. Mets get 1 back on Alonso's RBI single. It's 4-2 Nats after 3. Both of the runs for the moment are unearned. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams with a glove on it, but can't keep it on the infield. And Nimmo's got a base hit. Takes a wide turn and holds up. Slowly hit toward third. DeYoung waits on it and has no play.
He's saying it was off his foot. It should be a foul ball, but you can't umpire.
And Francisco pulls one over the back pass. DeYoung and down the line. Nimmo will score. Marte racing for third. He's going to be waved around. Marte comes home to score. It's a 2-run double for Francisco Alvarez to tie the game at 4. Pitch to Francisco Lindor, who's already been on base twice. And he rips one into the left field for a base hit. Alvarez to third. He's going to be waved home. It gets by Wood. Beatty to third. He's going to be stopped there. Lindor in at second. Another outfield error by the Nats, and the Mets have gone in front 5-4. Soto flies one out to center pretty deep. Back goes Young to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Juan Soto with a new career high 42 home runs. And they're counting on the fact that guys like Wood and Cruz and Lyle, there's one deep to right center off the bat of Abrams, and that's going to sail out of here. And all of a sudden, the Nats have gotten 2 runs closer. C.J. Abrams with his 18th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. And now it's 8-6 New York. Marte pokes one into center field for a base hit. Stayed on that slider and able to hit it back through the middle for his second hit of the night. Garcia's been up twice, grounded out both times. And he grounds another one. 2-hopper for Beatty to handle. 1 out. 2-1. Line to right. Soto eases over. He's got it. 2 side retired. So Stanek gets his 2 batters, keeps it 8-6 in the 6th.
A little more patient. Always going to be a free swinger, but getting more patient.
Dar lofts one out to left, and Wood goes back to get it 2 out. Rutledge behind 2-0. Soto takes off. The throw to second base not nearly in time. And Soto has his 34th stolen base to go with his 42 home runs. And he pops one up. Almost straight up. The catcher Alfaro stays with it, and that retires the side. Second time the Mets have made an out on a 3-0 pitch tonight. Nimmo and Marte to follow after McNeil. And Jeff pulls one through the hole, a base hit. Makes his manager look brilliant. Pinch hit single by McNeil to get the Mets started in the 7th. He's going. Alfaro's throw is a good one, but not in time. Acuna was able to keep that foot on the base. To the midsection, to the leg, to the foot. On the ground, that'll advance the runner. Abrams throws out Nimmo, and Acuna's at third with 1 out. So a productive out for Brandon. And Marte hits one on the ground. That'll get the run home. Garcia throws out Marte. 9-6 New York. A single, a stolen base, and 2 groundouts produce a run. Now Dalen Lyle, who had an RBI triple back in the 3rd. And he hits a ground ball. So 3 batters, 3 ground balls, 3 outs for Tato Rogers. He's making it look easy. That was a 6-pitch inning. 9-6 in the 8th.
I mean,
Lindor's got himself another hit. Cruz plays it deep. Lindor's going to try for 2. The throw by Cruz. Lindor dives in safely with his 34th double of the year, his 3rd hit of the night. And Pete walks on a 3-1 slider out of the zone. So the intentional walk to Soto, followed by the unintentional walk to Alonso. Tried to goose it in and missed ball 4, and that forces in a run. RBI for Acuna makes it 10-6 New York. 1-2 to Nimmo. And he hits it up the middle. That's a base hit. Soto is in. Alonso right behind him. Digging for third is Acuna. He'll be held up. Ball trickles away on the infield, but Acuna stays put. Nimmo drives in a pair, and the Mets have broken it open. It's 12-6 in the 8th. And Marte rolls one out to Abrams. He'll go to first with it. Side retired, but the Mets tack on 3 and lead at 12-6 going to the 9th. That's pulled to third. Beatty knocks it down but can't make a play. And Cruz has an infield hit. Right, Bells. Hit hard. That's through the hole. A base hit for Hassel. Cruz will go first to third, and Hassel trying for 2, and he makes it safely. So back-to-back base hits for the Nats. 1-2. Struck him out. Got him with the changeup. Davinsky strikes out Adams for the 2nd out.
boy, the horizontal movement on this changeup from
3-2 to Nunez. Struck him out, and the ball game is over. Davinsky strikes out the last 2. The Mets bullpen was spectacular.